What's going on, guys? This your boy Ray. Today we got Charleston White speaking out about the kid that stabbed the white kid, and the white kid wound up dying or whatever the situation or whatever. It's just a whole big commotion going on right now across the social media. It wasn't right how they sentenced this boy. They gave that boy a lot of time, but we ain't gonna dive too much in it right now. So let's listen to what Charleston White got to say about this.
Yeah, I'm putting up the 75,000 for the kids' appeal. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a video on that when you called.
Yeah. I'm putting it. They need 150, but I'm putting up 75. But I'm trying to raise 1 million. This kid.
Leave the links when you got it.
I will. So I'm finna set up an interview with I'm finna set up an interview with the dad and say Cheese TV at a black church with a black pastor who I'm trust, and this will be the mom and dad first time talking. Let me just say this: black people hurt this family. Black people showed up in the beginning when this kid first committed the crime. It was 2 or 3 weeks had passed before black people found out, because black people didn't care when they thought it was just 2 kids who had committed a murder. They was worried about the rapper and his baby being killed, so they ignored Karmelo and Austin Metcalf. I made a post when it happened and said, hey, a black kid killed a white boy, I guess y'all don't care about that. It wasn't about race until black people got involved. White, and I don't say this to defend white people, but I'm not speaking.
He's speaking the truth, man. Like, I mean, I really can't really say much, and I don't want to keep stopping the video and stuff. I'm gonna let the video continue.
Really feel at the end of the day, like I don't like him reporting on myself.
I'm not speaking on how I feel because I feel it, and there's nobody else's feeling, so I feel it. But man,
Yeah.
black people hurt this kid more than they will ever know, because soon as they got the information that this had happened, they showed up playing the race card. When I looked on the first press conference and I seen the family with Dominique Alexander, the Benjamin Crumps, all them niggas starting to talk now. They quit talking when they couldn't get their GoFundMe money at first.
Yep.
Black people gave almost $700,000 to this family and played race. So guess what they did? They froze the money.
They always freeze the money. That's why I don't like them GoFundMe's.
They froze the money, and they only made it possible for the lawyers to get it. So guess who showed up? Black community activists with their civil rights lawyers on a murder case.
Right.
They had, this family needed criminal attorneys. They showed up with civil rights leaders and civil rights lawyers. Why? They playing for the big payday. So the white folk froze the money. Guess what these niggas did? They went and got 2 white boy lawyers to help them get the money. And then the white boy lawyers kept the money. The family never got the money.
Tell us all this time.
The family never got to touch the money.
How are you guys holding up?
So this one right here is this one right here is just basically this the family right here. This the family. This the child that got incarcerated, got all this time or whatever. Stabbing the white kid or whatever. And it's sad, man. We just got to stick together, man, at the end of the day, regardless of the situation, because they going to stick together. So we got to be able to stick together, and you know what I'm saying? That's the only way, man. But I ain't going to talk too much. Let's get to it.
Right now, we're in a nightmare. Doesn't feel real. We've been up all night, crying, praying, waiting for family to come in. We have some family who has made it. We just right now lost words, waiting for him to give us a call as soon as possible.
So you haven't heard from him just yet?
We heard from him yesterday. He actually suffered from seizures, so we actually have to bring his medicine to the courthouse. So we're waiting for them to give us instruction to get there.
We know Carmelo from the courtroom, but tell us, who is he? What kind of person is he? What kind of son is he at home?
He is a wonderful son. He's a wonderful student.
3.7 GPA, worked 2 jobs.
I'm sorry, baby,
You're good.
for cutting you off. He was actually taking online classes during all of this and still held a great GPA going through this traumatic time.
He was a kid, if I didn't say it, he was a captain of his track team, football team. He was working 2 jobs. He actually saved a kid's life. That the mom, he jumped in the pool, and saved the kid's life, which was amazing. I didn't know how great he was until this tragedy.
I want to add some things to that. At home, he loves cooking, whether it's in the kitchen,
Yeah.
outside, grilling. He makes the best hibachi. He loves running routes and playing soccer with his younger brother Kingston. He has a brother named Andrew. He's 12, and Andrew is into doing science experiments, and Karmelo loved helping him with science experiments. He loved putting Legos together with his girlfriend. He's just a lovable, sincere child.
Yeah.
You know, do you feel like the world, you know, just going through this trial, got an accurate description of who Carmelo really is?
No, we've come to find out, which we were, before all this, we were a family that basically stayed to ourselves. We were very close knitted. My wife's at home. She stays at home. I was working, and we didn't know how cruel the world could be. They have his face plastered all over after he was, while he still was a minor. And it was like, everything was happening. We was getting threats. They doxed us. I was so clueless and so involved in work. I didn't even know what doxing was. They put our address online. And so we had people coming to our home, so we never had to leave in our home. Like they had us in some type of, like what is it, protective thing, whatever, to get us, you know, to keep us safe with our other kids. The world right now, it sounds unbelievable, the things that he accomplished before this tragic accident. Like it will really mess you up. And as me being a father, I didn't realize, like him saving a life. I just, as a father, I got caught up in, hey, that's what you're supposed to do. That's your expectation. You know, being a man, hey, that's what we do. We move on. Like him working, hey man, you're supposed to have a job. I was trying to, he was, you know how it is, that young, it's like with your girl too much, man. You need to get a job, get a hybrid. So he's working, but I kept him busy too. And this whole situation, the reality of this is that somebody literally walked in his life. No, literally walked into his life. He did everything by the law, and look where we at.
I want to go back to that day, that track meet. Were you guys at the event, at that track meet on April 2nd?
No, we were not. I was actually supposed to go to the track meet, but the weather was so bad, I just stayed home. It's like, Mama, don't come, just stay home. And now, looking back on everything, I wish I was there. I regret not being there for my child.
When did you hear the news that there had been an incident that day?
I received an email saying that there was an incident, no phone call, no anything.
You know how
My instinct was
her instinct.
because Karmelo, he's the type of child to let me know everything that's going on. And it wasn't like him to not call me and tell me what was going on. So when I received the email, we have Life 360. So I went into Life 360. I'm like, wait, they said the buses made it back to the school, but Carmelo location is still stating that he's at the stadium. Like, what's going on? So I headed to the school, and that's how I found out what happened.
And how I found out, I was actually in a work meeting, and when she first called me, I thought it was because it was right after April Fools. I was like, oh, y'all playing this, because he doesn't, this is not him. So I was like, oh, you playing, all right, whatever. But she was like, no, he was involved in the stabbing. So when we heard that, I didn't know what happened at the time. And they kept us from everything. Like they kept us, so we running around from place to place. And it was everything was just moving so fast that day. I'll never forget. It was just like everything. Then once we found out and he went to his bond hearing, the next day, somebody doxed us. I don't want to say her name, but a lady started making this, they try to blame it on one person, not making it about race, but you had this lady that's went on to talk about white lives and all this other stuff, and now it went boom. The race car started about, that's how Jake Lane and all these other guys got involved in this. But at the end of the day, this was a kid situation that a lot of adults made it about their personal, well, how they really wanted to feel. This is the time they wanted to show on this is how we really feel about y'all. And they used my son, for example.
What did Carmelo tell you happened that day at the track meet?
I mean, he was sitting there seeing his friend. Once you get the reports and everything, he was actually his girlfriend's cousin invited him to the tent. So when they invited him to the tent, it was just, hey, what's going on, such and such. It was raining. He sat there. Then as you know it, you had these two guys who approached him. Even seeing the video in court, it was like, I know y'all see this. And we got comfortable with the instructions that we were told. We was told not to say nothing. We was told not to do this. So we did everything we did. We followed all instructions that we were told. Hey, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Hey, don't talk to this person, don't talk to this person. It was all this. And look what happened to my son.
It sounds like you wish you had talked more, that you had said more, that you had got your story out more.
I call myself sometimes you could do the right thing, but it could be the wrong thing.
Did Carmelo want to get his story out more to the public as well?
He was trying to listen. He was trying to listen to what he was being advised. Hey, don't make it about race. Don't do this. Don't do this. So we was like, all right, we go again.
That's crazy.
We played the game they wanted. We did everything a law-abiding citizen supposed to. They told us don't do this. We did everything we supposed to. And he wanted people. Of course he wanted somebody. They got pictures of him being 17 with a dress on, saying he could be raped in jail. Like all kind of these adults are talking about this child, but nobody's seeing it. So we can't say anything. The other family, they go paint this lie that nobody still exposed, that he died in his brother's arms, and it was all.
Well, that's not true, because that is the narrative. Yeah.
No, you never heard it no more. That stuff was a lie. You heard about a bag. You never heard about a bag since trial. That's what I was telling people. A lie is temporary, but the truth lasts forever. It's just now, it's like harder now. I gotta fight to get the truth out. He basically had to get the book thrown at him, 35 years in this county that basically, I honestly feel as though that they manipulated us with a smile. They act as if they cared, but they really didn't. When the jury selection, we seen all the
I ain't mean to stop it, man, but y'all think about it. A 17-year-old child got 35 years. 35 years, that's a long time, bro. Gonna be incarcerated. When he get out, he gonna be a grown, he gonna be old. He gonna be real old. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Let's calculate how old he'll be. Y'all might get it before me. 17. He gonna be 51 years old when he get out. When he get out, he gonna be 51 years old. That's, man, I'm telling you. He been on this all that. Everything been on change so many times. When he get out, he gonna have to know how to do everything all over. He was a child when he went in, and he came out 51 years old. We ain't gonna talk too much. Let's get back into it.
people with the jury selection. We were,
I just wanted to say that.
I was like, baby, this is not right. But my wife is the type of person, I'm not gonna just say us, we're both the type, we try to be positive. Hey, we're not gonna look at it. That's not what it is. That's not us. But that's what it was.
So even when you noticed there were no black jurors, it gave you pause, it made you want to say something, but you were still going along with the process.
Yeah, I was going along with the process. Because, there's a lot of times, and I hope this don't be controversial, but that's the first thing they do is they try to say we're emotional. We don't follow instructions, right? So we did everything that we was advised and told to do, and look what happened.
So who is they? You said that they told you. Who is they? Was it your defense attorney?
Yeah. So we were, because by him being 18, so what they did was they kind of played everybody against everybody, if you could say. I'm not going to say they played us against each other, but it's almost they had him scared, like, hey, I'm a lawyer, this. So as me being a father, all right, you're the guy, I'm okay with playing my position, and I don't want to overstep any boundaries. Everybody kept saying, hey, to beat this. I even went to some black attorneys. They're like, oh, you need a white attorney to go out there to fight out there. Remember they was telling us that? They kept telling us that. So everybody like, why you out there? Everybody was telling us, okay. So then when we get it, they basically tossed them over. A lot of objections wasn't done. It's a lot that wasn't done.
So do you believe your son received a fair trial?
No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. And we're gonna keep fighting. We will not stop fighting for justice for my son.
Yeah, it's hard for us right now, and I've had my moments. We want our children to do better, right? We look at our YNs, this wasn't a YN. So what we gonna do about this not YN? We could make more YNs. Now you got a kid, like I just told you, everything that we're telling you right now is verified. 2 jobs with the HEB Foot Locker, that's who came to the buying him. His GPA, he still graduated through all this. He still graduated high school. He still graduated. The lady the kid he saved, this stuff really happened. He was never in trouble, and no, he was never suspended for no knife. But they had, actually what I learned was they had a smear campaign that they did. I wasn't familiar with that, and a lot of people that we were reaching out with, I understand business, a lot of people, they got a lot of things going on. So we was reaching out, I was emailing, but everybody want to go through, it's kind of a circle thing, which I understand. But I realized through this, black entertainment is going to have to be, a black network is going to have to be done, because I'm looking for people who would never.
All right, y'all, we gonna probably end it right there. But if y'all wanna continue watching this, it's probably about 30 minutes long. But if y'all wanna continue watching it, I'ma link it down below. You can check the bio. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, man. I thank y'all for tuning in. Until next time.